Well, hello. My name is Nidhal Ghessoum. I am professor of physics and astronomy at the American University of Sharjah, and I am happy to welcome you to this conference titled Belief in Dialogue, Science, Culture and Modernity that we are hosting at this university June 21 to June 23rd. This is a very important conference. It is the first of its kind in the region because for the first time there's going to be scholars from scientific fields, from humanities, from history, from religion, from culture of all kinds, from different ethnic backgrounds and different religious backgrounds, from the West, from the East, from here in the Gulf, from the Arab world, who will be discussing this relation between modernity and tradition, between science and religion, between faith and reason, all of these issues that have come up since the development of what we call modernity nowadays. The public at large is always asking these questions as to what is the place of tradition in our lives today. Has modernity pushed tradition to the side? Has it affected the way we relate to different topics of science, of education, of gender issues, women's place in society, politics, all of these issues? How do they relate to modernity and how do they relate to tradition? When we teach science, as I do we take into account the beliefs of people? Do we take into account what the scriptures say about creation? Do we take into account what science says about evolution? Do we take into account equality, separation of fields in education, in politics, etc.? All of these issues are rather hot. Sometimes they are controversial, sometimes they are sensitive. And that is why we will be having several dozen scholars who will be presenting their viewpoints, their ideas from the West and from the East, in addition to a few tens, about 30 students, half of them from AUS and half of them from the rest of the world, who will be interacting together, listening to the scholars and entering into discussions and debates. Finally, I want to mention the important coverage and participation by several media institutions, starting from the media here in the UAE and going much beyond to the BBC, for example, which will be present here, and other media representatives all the way from the United States. This should be an exciting conference. We welcome everybody, particularly educated people, young people, to come and attend and participate in the discussions. See you there.